Hey everyone, so in this video we're gonna learn exactly how to convert grams to moles. Now briefly before we get into it, we just need to remember that a mole is simply a counting unit, like a dozen, but for chemistry. And with that in mind, let's get into the first example. So let's say we were to we had 18 grams of H2O. How many moles would we have? So for question 1, if we have 18 grams of H2O, first we need to find the molar mass of H2O. And when you look at the periodic table and find it, it's 18.02 grams per mole. So 18 grams of H2O times 1 mole over 18.02 grams. And the key here is that we need to remember what we want has to be on the top. So we want moles, so we're going to put moles on the top. And then the grams on the bottom is simply the other half of the fraction. And we'll see that the grams are going to cancel, and we're simply left with moles on the top. And our final answer for 18 grams of H2O is going to be equal to 1.00 moles. So we're going to have 1.00 moles of H2O. Let's try another example. Let's say we have 88 grams of carbon dioxide, 88 grams of CO2. Once again, we need to find the molar mass of CO2. And looking at the periodic table, the molar mass of CO2 is going to be 44.01 grams per mole. So if we put the moles on the top once again, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for moles. 1 mole of CO2 over 44.02 grams leaves us, you'll see that the grams will cancel, so we're simply dividing by 44.02, and we're going to be left with 2.00 moles. Now let's try one last problem together, and then I'll give you a few to try on your own. Let's say we have 5 grams of NaCl. So if we have 5 grams of NaCl, first we need to find the molar mass of NaCl, which turns out to be 58.44 grams per mole. So we want moles, so we're going to put the moles on the top. So 1 mole of NaCl has 58.44 grams in it. And so 5 divided by 58.44 grams, the grams will cancel, and we're going to have 0.086 moles. Now I'll give you a few problems to try on your own. Let's say we have 120. Say we have 120 grams of C6H12O6. So glucose. How many moles do we have? So firstly, for this, you're going to have to actually pause the video, try it on your own, but then when you come back, you'll realize that firstly, you're going to have to find the molar mass of glucose, which turns out to be 180.18. So that times 1 mole of C6H12O6 over 180.18 grams. The grams are going to cancel since we're dividing grams by grams, and we're going to be left with 0.666 moles. Let's try one last example. Once again, pause the video first, but if you have 2 grams of helium, how many moles do you have? Well, the molar mass of helium is simply 4.00 grams per mole. So we're going to put the moles on the top. So per mole of helium, you have 4.00 grams. 2 divided by 4 is simply 0.5 moles. And the grams cancel, and so you're left with moles. And technically you should have 3 zeros here for correct sig-dig, so 0.500 moles. So quickly remember just a few quick tips. Always round the molar mass to 2 decimal places. Keep your units clear, and always double check your periodic table. Thank you.